The Labour minister made the revelation on this morning's BBC Today programme to host Nick Robinson. He explained, the basic choice needs to be between a credible leave option and remain. So that means that if the Prime Minister gets a deal through, that should be subject to the lock of a public vote. No deal would not be an option. We have said for a long time that no deal would be disastrous for the country. Pretty well every business says that, and I have talked to businesses in England, Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland. The Prime Minister is today or tomorrow going to publish her impact assessment of no deal, and I expect that will show just how bad it would be, and I think we have a responsibility to protect our country from that outcome. The announcement is likely to dismay Brexiteers who see the very possibility of the vote as compromising the UK's departure from the EU. Brexit news. Sir Keir Starmer made the comments on BBC's Today programme. Image Getty. Sky. Labour MP John Mann warned that Jeremy Corbyn risked being ditched by voters over the party's absurd shift to support a second referendum. He told BBC Radio 4's Today, "Voters won't have it. The last person to renege on their manifesto was Nick Clegg. It didn't end very well for him on tuition fees. Our manifesto was unambiguous. We would accept the result of the referendum. A second referendum doesn't do that, and the voters, in very, very large numbers, will not accept that. The move would be catastrophic to Labour in the Midlands and the North," Mr. Mann said. But Shadow Foreign Secretary Emily Thornberry told the BBC a second referendum would break the logjam, while David Lammy, a supporter of the People's Vote, campaigned for a second referendum, said a public vote would bring a decisive mandate to move forward. Labour has previously distanced itself from backing a second referendum, and its general election manifesto in 2017 accepted the result of the 2016 vote. Former Labour frontbencher Owen Smith was sacked last year over his support for a second referendum, but Mr. has come under pressure from pro-EU MPs to throw the party's weight behind a second referendum, and at the Labour Party conference in September, party delegates voted to keep the option of a second vote on the table. Some say the Labour leader's latest move is an attempt to stop further defections following last week's Labour split.